Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. What a crazy day. What a crazy day. I think I made like 4 videos. This is my fifth of the day. I will post it later, probably. I don't know. Let's see, because as it's a worldwide international channel, maybe I can post it immediately. I have to check, but so many videos today. Why? Because everything happened today. We said goodbye to Rugani. We had a press conference of Pirlo, and then about 7:30 Italian time, craziness. We are still not sure if Juventus Napoli will play. This morning after the press conference, I said that we will play 99.99%, and then it happened that Napoli was blocked. They were not allowed to travel. Then at the end, Juventus made a statement on Twitter that yes, they will be present on the field, and whatever happened, they will be there. So probably it would be a 3-0 victory. Then apparently Napoli was not blocked, but they decided to stay home. Now they're saying maybe that Napoli will go tomorrow morning with the play to Torino. We can guarantee nothing, but together with my buddy Mo, we decided to do the video because he made a crazy work. He prepared everything in case if we play without Elmas, without Zielinski, without Insigne, my buddy Mo El Tactico is prepared. And we will go through, as usual, we will go through the expected 11 that can change because you never know, the
Yeah.
strength, the weaknesses, the opportunities, the danger, and then a prediction time. That's what we will do. So I recommend you go on Twitter and you follow El Tactico. What's his name? Oh, I forgot to put it. I will add it. No worry about that. So stay here. I will put it immediately so that you can go on Twitter and you follow. Oh, that's important. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel, put a like, and now we say hello. Ciao Mo, how are you?
Ciao Giuseppe. It's been a crazy day. Really, like I've never seen this before. It's we until now we're not sure if the game is going to be on or not. It was confirmed by the league, but again, will De Laurentiis let his players go? We don't know. He's a very special guy, to say the least. So yeah, so originally I wanted to put a picture of those who had the COVID, just to say that we're all in that situation together. But then with what De Laurentiis did today, and specifically what Agnelli responded, he's like, "Listen, there are rules. You have to follow them. It's up to you. So
I,
we're
I
gonna play tomorrow."
I think that the answer of Juventus was amazing in all the possible languages on Twitter. The official communication was amazing. And then you have
Yeah.
chosen Pirlo and Gattuso. Why?
Exactly. So these are best buddies. They spent a lot of time together. You talked about it after the pre-conference. They used to do, well, Pirlo used to do a lot of pranks on Gattuso. Let's see if he's going to do one tomorrow. So they're very good friends, completely different tactically. It's going to be really interesting to see Pirlo versus Gattuso as coaches and not as
I'm
players.
really, really curious about that one. There is the next slide. I want to show you something I really don't like. I don't like to see it, but we have to go through. Explain me this one, Mo.
Well, the only interesting part is the number of goals they scored. They have 8, 4, and 0 against. So it's really impressive. Well, mind you, it was against Parma and Genoa, but still, they're like playing really well from the beginning. Whereas us, we tied one game against Roma. Uh, So I think we're gonna change a bit tactically. We're gonna discuss that and see how we're gonna adapt to this game today.
To be honest, I said it before. the Serie A started, I said pay attention to Napoli this year. Whatever happened tomorrow, will we play or not, or maybe today? I don't know when we upload the video, but I don't know. But whatever, I believe they have a really strong team, and like Pirlo said in press conference, the big benefit is that they have Gattuso, where they played nearly 1 year with. The break that we had. Is strange because it's not a normal break. It's a kind of continuity of how they ended. And remember, Milan ended super good,
Yeah,
Napoli ended super good of last Serie A. So they are continuing to perform. So we have to pay attention. Regardless of the game of tomorrow, Napoli will be a strong side. At least that's what I believe. And then
yeah,
we have,
sure.
as always, a difficult exercise, I know, but it's the expected 11 of Juve.
Yeah,
Go, tell me more.
sure. So that's according to me. I've seen a lot of different reports that contradict what I'm saying here. And even Monblano, he was talking about it a few minutes ago. So, in my opinion, we're gonna go back to the 3-5-2 that we played the first game. But the only difference is we're gonna have Bentancur there. A lot of people are saying Arthur should start. I think it will be McKinney instead.
You don't think it
Uh,
will be Arthur and Bentancur?
no, I think it would be one or the other. So
Why?
either Arthur or Bentancur to
Why
provide
is
some
that?
balance.
I didn't hear you, Mo. You said it's because of balance. Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah. So you have Arthur and Bentancur. They have some similarities in their style, but not exactly. McKinney is completely different, and Ramsey is closer to the strikers.
Mm.
So if you want to start with some balance, I would go with this, and then second half you can adapt based on the game.
You
And also,
also
I
lost.
didn't put Morata, I didn't put Dybala up front.
That's why I was also wondering your formation because you have and no Morata and no Dybala.
Yeah. So Cuadrado, he has to go back to the right. He was not good at all on the left. And I think Frabotta should play. Pirlo said it's either Frabotta or Cuadrado. That's it. There's no De Chilio.
There is no Deschilio.
Kulusevski, either he plays where he is or on the bench. I don't see him up, well, as a midfielder. I would put him more next to Ronaldo. They had a very good understanding. When Morata played, there was a bit of a missing link between them. So for now, Morata is on the bench. He should come in the second half for sure.
It's a bit strange, and I know I already had the question last week because you are still showing Bentancur in a kind of, or the player that is there in a kind of regista, like a playmaker. Why Pirlo is not playing? I wanted to explain, guys. This is how it starts, but in the game, it's true that McKennie goes a bit more in the back while they
Yeah,
play with two and then you have Ramsey that is giving support in the front. So it's a
yeah,
real flexible one. It's not really a 3-1, you know, 3-1, and then you have 4-2. That's not how we played in the past. The 3-5-2, it changed because you really have like two players in the middle with Ramsey that goes up and down. So that's why
yeah,
it's here. I wanted to explain that because people told me last week, like, we are not playing with a playmaker anymore, and it's correct. What
yeah.
about Napoli?
Napoli, they have two different formations that they used, either a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1, which I'm showing here. Up until like a few hours ago, Elmaz was instead of Politano. So now Politano normally plays on the right, he's on the left. So it's either going to be him on the left here, or they're going to add another midfielder and play 4-3-3. So I'm expecting they're going to start with this 4-2-3-1 because they
If
really excel with that.
if they arrive in Torino, huh?
If they arrive in Torino, exactly.
Just before we go quickly through the strength, weaknesses, and so on. You
Yeah,
think that the game will be played tomorrow? Do you think they will go to Napoli? A feeling, or yes or no?
I think they will. I think they will. Losing 3-0 without playing, it doesn't make sense.
I
For
don't know. For me, it's strange. I still don't get it because if they were not obliged to stay in Napoli, but they decided to stay in Napoli, why should they go tomorrow? If they took the decision, it's strange. Let's see. At the moment, I still don't have the feeling that we will play. Let's see. I hope you are right because I want to see that game.
yeah,
Uh, and then you explained us one of the strengths of them.
yeah. So that was during the last game against Genoa. You have Zielinski, Mertens, and Insigne starting the play there. So Zielinski he finds Mertens, who has no one on him. Insigne he finds some space there as well. Let's remind people Insigne is injured, but
Yeah,
he was very crucial in that play. You see Osimhen, he's trying to find some space as well, and he's dragging two defenders with him. And here, so the ball goes from Zielinski to Mertens, Mertens to Insigne, and same thing. You see all of them, they're running around, they're trying to infiltrate the spaces. Insigne will continue. Mertens, he goes behind him, to give him some options. He will pass the ball to Zielinski, who managed to be between the defenders there.
yeah.
Osimhen is still in the. He arrived at the box and he's still holding two defenders. I like a lot Osimhen. He's really important and he integrated really well. And we're gonna see why again. So here Zielinski goes out, finds Mertens, he passes the ball. Insigne, he moves inside. So you see there is a lot of rotation there, a lot of movement. Uh, and there is someone who was really unnoticed. If you look there, exactly, Lozano. Chucky Lozano, he is by himself. There is no one on him. I think it's Pellegrini there watching him, but so Mertens, he sees
Is
that.
it is it our Pellegrini, our ex
Yep.
Fenomeno?
Yeah. So, just a side note. So Mertens, he sees that. He passes the ball to Lozano, who scores.
So that was the first one.
That was
Mo
the first.
asking because you explained us the first one where the small, really fast guys of Napoli are really flexible, exchanging their position, creating confusion, and actually creating also a lot of attention to them. While
Yeah,
then you have a Lozano that actually make himself invisible because all the attention and the movements players are concentrated on the other side. Without
exactly.
Insigne and Zielinski, can that be a big problem for them?
It's gonna be really, really tough. I understand why De Laurentiis he wants to postpone it because Napoli is a really strong team, but they don't have a strong squad. They have a strong starting 11, but then after that they're very weak. So
They have another way to score as well, right?
they have another way. Really interesting. So you see Koulibaly, he provides a long pass. He's really important too. Yeah,
If I may, I want to say hello to Koulibaly because I like Koulibaly. And sometimes he's also liking Juve, scoring beautiful goals in his own goal. I wanted to say hello to Koulibaly. Sorry to interrupt you.
yeah.
Mo. Go for it.
Oh, no problem. Another thing about Koulibaly, every summer they say he's moving. Every summer he stays. So Anyways, so Koulibaly he provides a really nice pass all the way to Insigne. And look at Osimhen. He's trying to again drag the players with him. Trying to find space. Insigne passes the ball to him. Osimhen, it's like as if he was playing there for ages. He knows exactly what to do. He passes a back pass back to Insigne, who finds space behind him and starts running. and he shoots, but he missed. But it was a really nice action. Fast
Mm.
again. Osimhen integrated really well, so we have to watch out for this guy. Because it's true he didn't score a lot, but he helps big time with the forwards
And
and
then
creating.
we also need to see what are their weaknesses and comment how we can score versus them.
Yeah. So here, that was from last season because we didn't see a lot of their weaknesses yet this season. It was against Milan. It ended 2-2. There was a long pass to Rebic there in the box. But again, if you remember, if you saw the video from last season, I said one thing about Koulibaly, that he likes to go up, and that creates a big void in the back. So same thing, Koulibaly here, he was not in the box. Normally it's Koulibaly and Maximovic together. Here, Di Lorenzo had to take the role of Maximovic, and Callejon had to track back. So, and then Rebic, he sees Theo Hernandez, who's by himself completely. Callejon, he doesn't know how to defend. So Theo Hernandez, he scores a really, really nice goal with one touch there.
Yeah.
So again, Koulibaly, he's trying to go back, but it was too late. Maximovic is far. This is a big opportunity for us. If we
So
can drag
we are
Koulibaly outside
correct
the
when we
box.
say, wait, I hear myself really loud. But I believe we are correct when we say that we have to say hello to Koulibaly, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who is the danger of Napoli?
The danger of Napoli, Dries Mertens. Again, I always like to put this celebration. A lot of people think that he's mocking. No, he's actually doing this for a fan that always celebrated like that. But Dries Mertens, since Higuain left, he's been playing a really important role at Napoli, and he's playing right behind Osimhen, so he's gonna be very crucial in the movements. We have to watch out for that guy. And
If I can
Betancourt
say,
has to play a big role there.
if I can say Milik injury, because when Higuain left, normally Milik should have been the big starter, but after his injury, Milik Mertens started to have actually a real big career because playing in Belgium, playing in Jupiler League, and then in the Netherlands in Eredivisie, came to Napoli not as a number one starter. Actually, he had a really a hybrid role where he was actually always the guy that started from the bench. That was really good to enter the
Yeah,
game, and it was not a starter. With Milik being injured, Mertens started really to have playing time, and Sarri created actually the Mertens that we have today. So
yeah,
he's really, really good. I believe, if I'm not wrong, if even the top scorer ever from Napoli. Yeah. And that's a big, big, big performance. So
yeah.
especially without Zielinski, without Insigne, for sure he will be the man to watch. Even if that new Ozyman is a young guy that can become a real great player, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He has a lot of potential. He's smart. So yeah,
Prediction time.
the fun part.
You're, you already said that we will play. I said that I was still doubtful. So
Yeah,
tell me, Mo.
3-0 Juve.
Oh, that's heavy. That's a big one.
But
Uh,
wait, this is it could go either way. If they play, they're gonna win 3-0. If they don't play, they're gonna win 3-0.
Wow, with Serie A, if it was Juventus that was not able to travel, I could have guaranteed you that it was immediately 3-0 for Napoli. If it's
Yeah,
Napoli that then cannot go to Juventus, I don't know. I still don't know. I hope we play so we have zero discussion. But even if we play and they win, then it's the the Napoli, the best Napoli, they will win the Scudetto. If
Yeah.
they lose, they will say that yes, but it was not mental condition. We had to travel in one day. We were tired, but at the end, it was their own decision. But it will anyway be the mistake and the fault of Juventus. So
Yeah.
3-0. You know something funny? If there is a 3-0 without playing the game, the 3 goals goes to the top scorer of the squad. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So
That's really
tomorrow,
interesting.
Cristiano Ronaldo, he can go to 6 goals in 3 games without even playing.
Nice.
That's a beautiful one. I don't know if he will receive the ball or not. I don't know that, but it goes to the top scorer of your team.
Okay, that's something I learned. That's great. And I think we're gonna win no matter what because even if they go mentally, they're gonna be not at the top because like when you have a president that's so negative, that's trying everything to like play with uh, well like all the chess players that he's trying to make and all that. He's not like straightforward. Players they get unmotivated, they start to lose focus, and
I
so I
agree with
expect
you.
them not to play great.
We saw so many problems in Napoli, not because of the team, because they always had a great team, but having a president like that is difficult. And for
Yeah,
the trainer, because look, when they had Sarri, it was a perfectly oiled machine. They were doing so great,
yeah,
but at the end he had to leave. Also, Ancelotti, you like or you don't like, but it's a guy. He won Champions League, he won La Liga, he won so many things as a player and as a coach. Look what he's doing with Everton now. The first year was a bit difficult, but I believe it's seventh in a row now, 7 win in a row with Everton. They
yeah.
didn't do that since the 80s, I believe. So the guy, you like or not, but he has some experience. And if you see what happened with Napoli, it's a disaster. And this is management, and that's also why Juventus is such a great big club. It's because it's really well managed. Then you can
Yeah.
criticize Mercato. Did we buy? Did we not buy? Because for sure, it's not always easy. But I believe we are blessed to have a management like the one we have. That's what I believe.
Absolutely, absolutely, for sure.
Mo, I will say hello, then I leave you as always the last word of the El Tactico videos. Guys, I repeat for you, follow him on Twitter at Chehali. Uh, like, comment, and subscribe. If you love Juventus, if you love the channel, if you love the work that we provide, whatever happened, game or not, we did the video because that's what we have to do. So thank you. And I leave, as
Thank you.
always, the word to my friend Mo. Go for it, Mo.
Perfect. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you like this one. It's a very weird one with all the circumstances happening around this game. So please again subscribe, like, write comments, ask questions, anything you want. We're always available. And thank you to Giuseppe and thank you to everyone for watching. And see you next week. Ciao.